3 minutes. Hello. Okay. So the washer stopped finally. I was waiting for that to stop so it would be quiet. I think I've got everything I need. I'd say you're probably gonna want your largest grandma bowl. Okay, so I'm not very good at planning, but I think I finally got everything. I realized I can't look at the recipes on my phone and film. So first we're gonna work on the appetizer. No, that's fine. So the recipe calls for pumpkin puree, but I couldn't find that at the store. Maybe because it's not Thanksgiving. So we're gonna use yams, which, I don't know, feels like the same thing. Can I do this with one hand? Maybe I can hold this with my mouth. Yeah, okay. It's the poor man's GoPro. Okay. That'll be about a cup once it's pureed. This makes me, it smells like Thanksgiving. So I'm just gonna basically mash these until they're kind of what you would call a puree. I might add a little bit of water, but I'll be right back with that. Okay, so I figured instead of putting the tripod in my mouth like a savage, I could just put it on the counter like it's supposed to go. So, what I'm doing right now, I'm not gonna get out my stand mixer because I feel like this isn't enough quantity to warrant it. So, I'm just gonna use my hand mixer. I don't want to set this on the counter, it's got peanut butter on it. Okay. So, it's about 1/4 a cup, and that wasn't like a level cup, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. 2 eggs. 2 eggy boys. I am kind of bastardizing the recipe. It's gonna be zucchini, carrot, and baby spinach biscuits. That's what we're gonna call them. They're dog treats. This is off to a great start. Nothing's where it should be and everything's a mess. Okay, so about a cup of chopped baby spinach. I don't want anyone to do the wrong thing. So what's next is, it feels like a lot. Oh, I think I'm making a lot more dog treats than I wanted. That's okay. Ooh, 3 cups of flour. Okay. Let me rinse this out. I don't want oats in my flour. Still in frame. Oh, you can see the bag of flour. That's perfect. That's what I wanted, so that's good. I should have used a bigger bowl. My biggest grandma bowl wasn't big enough. I might have to transfer to another bowl. That's what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. Oh. Yep. Okay. I own bigger bowls. I just didn't think I'd need them. That's too big. Okay. So then you're going to want to transfer everything over into a bigger bowl, but make sure you start with the smaller bowl, because if you don't, you'll have one less thing to wash. The oven's preheated. I did that right. This will turn out fine, but it's just a little bit sad right now. Oh shoot. Okay, it's fine. I've already messed up, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just, it'll be fine. I wanted the more like biscuits than treats anyway. I was supposed to gradually add in the flour and the oats after I had already mixed up the wet ingredients. This is hard to do with one hand because it's a lot. It's a lot of dough. Like the consistency will be fine once I actually mix it up, but it's just a lot of dough. Yeah. And I mean, they're dog treats. They're gonna taste like peanut butter. They're gonna like them. Okay. So we got that. I'm gonna wash off my hand. Okay, I don't want to chop up, I don't want to grate carrot or zucchini, so I'm gonna spiralize it instead. And then I'll probably just like chop up the spirals if need be. No, this will work good. Sorry, this will work well. And I'm not gonna put in as much as the recipe says because I don't think they're gonna care. I don't even know if you can see the chopping. It's probably better if you don't. If we're being honest. I'm not gonna use the whole thing, so I'm not gonna chop off that. You guys care. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna peel it either because I don't think they care. That should be plenty. I don't think the dogs are gonna complain that there's not enough zucchini in their appetizer. Okay. So then we take all this and incorporate it. So I'm gonna take the carrot and the zucchini. And then, I don't know, this feels like a lot of spinach. Do they even like spinach? Bosco! Can I get a dog's opinion? What? Okay. Let's find out if they like spinach. Okay, that's a no from Nala. That's a no from Bosco. Well, would you like it if it had peanut butter on it? Like, this dog eats avocado, he'll eat cucumber, he likes fruits. What if I just, like, give you the illusion it has peanut butter on it? Now he wants it. Is he gonna spit it out once the peanut butter's off of it? Yes. Okay. So yeah, we're probably not gonna put all this in there because I don't think they want it. I'll put like this much. Okay, so now we're looking like that, and I'm just just gonna get my hand dirty again. Okay. Do 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 do. They'll like it once it's all existing, you know? I just dropped a piece of the dough on Bosco. This is what you get for being curious. Okay, that looks mad gross. Nala's drinking water like I've poisoned her. So that's a good sign. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Great googly moogly. Okay. Can you even see this? Okay, cool. So we are gonna grease the baking sheet. I could use foil, I guess, but where's the funsies in there? Okay, and then I'm not gonna make them into bone shapes. I'm just gonna shape them into like little, has a big piece of spinach in it. They're not gonna like this. I guess just like biscuit-esque things. My phone died and I didn't check how much footage I lost because it would just discourage me. So there's that. This tray's almost done. They look a little bit like cheddar biscuits. There's no cheese in them, and there's peanut butter and spinach in them. And I don't know, I guess dogs, yeah, like I could see dogs liking this. Like Nala will eat almost anything, and I think the promise of peanut butter will be enough. So these are gonna go in the oven at 350 degrees for a time. And God, it's already a mess. This sucks. And we're gonna start on the meatloaf, which I think will go more smoothly because I know how to make meatloaf. I know how to make people meatloaf, and I feel like dog meatloaf can't be that different. It's only a half a pound of hamburger meat because I don't feel like they need any more than a quarter pound. So. My phone is plugged in right now, so hopefully it doesn't die. We'll see where we're at after the one slice and probably one egg. Oh, I've still got spinach on me. Cool. I don't know, some people use oatmeal for their meatloaf, some people use bread, some people use both. I usually just do bread, but we'll see. So, Eggy. Iggy's Egg Adventure. Absolute mess. I'll probably put some carrot in this too, because why not? Okay, just a quick update. Potatoes are boiling. The biscuits are doing good. I cut that one open just to see how the inside was. The meatloaf is looking not great, but that's okay. It's cooking. I'm about to start those, but first I'm just going to clean up a little bit. I just did dishes, and I'm just going to clean up the work area. So yeah. Excited? You smell food? Okay. So the biscuits are out. Pretty cute. I'm gonna take those over to the table. My phone's on the charger and the charger won't reach to the table. So those can go here. Just for the record, I don't think they're actually gonna eat at the table, but we'll see. Maybe you will. You're so smart. Okay. So I looked up which spices and seasonings are okay for dogs to eat in moderation. And I know garlic and parsley are okay, so I'm going to use those. That for the green beans. There's Rambo the Roomba. I'll use that for the green beans and the, what's that? The mashed potatoes. So, I can't do it with one hand. I'm still holding the tripod. Okay. Some butter. And they don't eat like, they don't get people food all the time, so I don't think it's really an issue that like, oh, that's a lot of butter, that's, you know, that kind of thing. I'll go ahead and put in the garlic. I mean, parsley. I love parsley a lot. Okay. I probably could have put it in once the butter was all melted, but that's okay. If I cared that much about it, I wouldn't be using a bunch of pre-minced garlic. Right? Right. Good. I should have made enough for me. Those should be done soon. I guess we can check on the meatloaf. This is the little test biscuit that I cut into, and it's pretty much how I wanted it, because it was originally a dog treat recipe, so it was going to be hard, and I wanted it to be like a biscuit, so it kind of worked out perfectly. And I've still got all this dough left, so I'm going to make more. Let's see what the loaf is looking like. Okay, that's not looking bad. It's obviously not done, but that's not bad. I just covered it up so the top didn't burn. I'll take the top off and broil it a little bit when it's closer to being done. But overall, things are looking up. I feel like I might need a little more butter. Probably excessive. It's a special occasion. Their birthday is coming up in October. Well, I don't actually know their birthdays because they were both adopted. But I always celebrated October 15th. I chose October because it's my mom's birth month, and I chose 15th because it's the middle of the month. But in October, I don't know, I'll have to do something like this for them again, something special. Those are getting pretty close. I'm going to turn that down a little because it's popping me. And I guess I'll get started on their dessert. They're going to get yogurt parfaits in these cute little plastic champagne glasses. We got these, the ice cream came in them, and it was like champagne flavored ice cream. It was really good, but it tasted like bubble gum. I guess that's the artificial flavor they use to get like artificial champagne flavor is bubble gum. It wasn't bad. It was definitely interesting. Okay, let me get a spoon. And they like yogurt, and they like strawberries, so there's no way they're not gonna like this. I'm pretty excited. I guess, hold on, let me, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna put like a fruit at the bottom. And then do a layer of yogurt. Oh, now you can't see the strawberry, that's fine. We'll do better. You can see it in that one. Like super on that layer. This is and I'll probably just hold this in the fridge until it's time for them to eat. Okay. Do a little more yogurt. Don't ask me how they're gonna get into this because I don't know. Nala might eat the cup. Okay. Blueberry. I want to save a blueberry for on top too. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that. They are good. They're not like they don't look that great from the side actually, but that's okay. It's the thought that counts. And they're beautiful on the inside. Aww. So I'm gonna do one more baby spoonful of yogurt on top. This is cute. It's a yogurt parfait, Pawfait, and this was the only thing I didn't consult like Google for because I already knew they could have all these things. Okay. That's cute as heck. That is great. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, and these are going to go into the fridge until it is time to serve the darlings. I think the mashed potatoes are about done. Or rather, the boiled potatoes are about done. Oh yeah, those are good. Okay, I'm going to rinse those and then we'll mash them. Oh, I can't see. Into there. Spicy. Okay, so the meatloaf is done. I cut it into thirds because I think a 1/4 pound of meat is a little bit excessive for my dogs. And I think Boot Scoot is getting an end piece. It doesn't look bad. It actually smells really good. I'm not going to put ketchup on it, but I don't know. How's that look? I feel like that doesn't look bad. The fun part is I can't put this on the kitchen table until I'm ready because Nala can eat off of the kitchen table and will. Okay, just for before it all gets destroyed, this is what it looks like. So there's their appetizer, their biscuits, their meatloaf, mashed potatoes and gravy, and green beans for their main course, and then their yogurt parfait for dessert. And I'm not actually going to put anything in these, but they looked cute. So he's ready for his date. Show him.